There you go. Since you guys don't believe me, this is my father's truck. This is my truck. Look at the difference, man. Look at the difference. He got the new Mercedes, man. So we're gonna hop into my truck because I'm a Euro 5. I think he's a Euro 6. Doesn't even have his. Probably is a Euro 6. So we still gotta wait a little bit because the ban is not gone in Warsaw, which I don't really agree with this ban, but nonetheless, it's there. So we have to wait it out, which is kind of unfortunate. Also, as you can see, I took a shower this morning. I'm more of a shower person in the morning than the afternoon. I don't know. Anyways, with all that being said, we're gonna wait. And since I am gonna be trucking with my father, that's probably gonna mean the vlog's gonna suffer a little bit. But nonetheless, good morning. Let's hit that road. Hit that black tire. Hopefully, I got enough footage. I should have enough footage, at least for 2 days, like for Monday and Friday. That'll be great. Anyways, with all that being said, we're gonna hit the road in about. You mind turning on? I'll be there. In about a couple of minutes, actually. It's not gonna be long. I'm gonna actually go check all my lights, do my pre-trip to an extent because I can't do anything with the engine, but everything else I could check. So I'm gonna go check it. And it also started to rain, so that kind of sucks. But let's go do that pre-trip.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through.
Alright, you guys, so today overall not a bad day. We're about 4 hours and 20 minutes to our destination, which isn't too bad, I guess. But anyways, you saw that massive traffic jam. That was, thank God I wasn't going that way, you know what I mean? So I stopped and actually had McDonald's with my dad. It's kind of weird. It was kind of, actually, it wasn't weird. I guess it was kind of cool having, you know, lunch with my dad, because I haven't had lunch with my dad in like ages, dude. Like, it's been, Jesus Christ, like, I would say 3 to 4 years, and now we got to drive together and everything to our unload. Now we're going probably both together because you have to go up to the same city, except for turning off at different points. But nonetheless, we should be driving tomorrow again early in the morning together. So overall, it's been pretty decent. I'm happy with it. So yeah, we're just gonna keep on driving. I'm showing him actually different roads because I've been doing this longer in Europe. He worked mainly in the US. So yeah, I'm showing him around. Let's put it that way. Let me just put my cruise control before I get into some trouble. But yeah, overall, good game. So here we are, my friend. We are driving through this beautiful construction. Look at all the construction, huh? All the distraction. However, we are doing pretty well today on time, on everything. We should be making it to the Lithuanian border, which will be nice because I will be finally in my home country. Like I said, I rather prefer to drive in the US just because of like standards, you know, better standards, better pay, better everything. I do find it funny how many people complain about the industry, you know, going to shit. Obviously, you've never driven in a different country. I'm just saying, like, I'm literally getting paid like maybe 15 cents a mile. So, yeah, there you go. I make like $1,000 a month, man. Like, it's pathetic. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, that's what's been going on today, man. It's been a slow day. I can't wait to get my eyes appointment done to see if I can get LASIK, if that's gonna help me or not. Yeah, and go from there, man. Hopefully US trucking isn't my life, you know. I mean, I could do freight dispatching, I could do other things, I could do other jobs. But trucking is something I just want to do. I enjoy what I do, man, but it's just that this side of the world is just really bad. Like, there's a lot of threats out here. You know, it's just not pretty. Like, for example, when Lithuanian fell asleep, he actually left his windows kind of a little bit open because we don't have any APUs, we don't have any air conditionings, we don't have anything in here. Like, literally what the truck has, that's what we get. So, you know, the guy was hot, he didn't want to fucking suffocate, so he left the window open. And, what do you think? You know, he woke up and there's people in his truck jacking the shit. Like, I shouldn't be laughing, this is not a laughing matter, but I mean, they ended up jacking everything in his truck, and he chased after them. One of them punched him in the face, and then they turned a corner and smacked him in the back with a fucking 2x4. And just left him there in a fucking knocked out, basically. So yeah, shit like that happens in Europe, man, and it ain't pretty, but it ain't pretty. I got my CP on, excuse me, but you know, but yeah, that's what's going on, and it's a shitty situation just how drivers are treated in Europe, man. It's bad. It's really bad. I mean, there's other things about the U.S., you know. Once I finally, hopefully, do both, I'll make a comparison Europe and the U.S. But until then, I can't really say a lot on the U.S. I know a lot because my father's done a lot of it, but I don't know enough of it myself, from my point of view, to make an opinion. Alrighty, guys, I am a terrible vlogger. Is that water in that bottle? Yeah, it was sweet. Anyways, we're going to the parking lot already. I'm ending my shift. Well, I'm ending these videos too. For this like series. I'm gonna start again next week. However, we dropped off that load early in the morning. That toilet paper was delivered. Welcome back to another morning. However, we're already on round 2. Now, I decided not to post the other video the other week due to the fact that it was too short. I think it was like a 7-minute video. I was like, nah. I'll just make another 30-minute video, combine the two, and there you go. So today's plan, I have a lot to do today. We're driving down our famous parking lot. We're also filling up fuel. We are also going into our trailer to tighten down our load. I was supposed to do that on Friday, but it was too hot, and I said, screw it. So since it's early in the morning and a little bit better, I need to tighten down that load. So right now I'm driving with a partially tightened down load. I don't know, man. It was just really, really odd. I was getting frustrated. I was like, no, screw this. And my GPS should tell me to turn off in a couple seconds. But yeah, overall I was just like, it's not happening, due to the fact that it was just way too hot. And the stupid thing was, I parked in such a stupid way where on the side that I'll be less, right, there was no sun. It was blocking all the sun. It was shade. However, on the side where all the sun is, was with the side I had to tighten down straps and stuff. So we're actually pulling like we're turning around over here on this intersection due to the fact that this is the only way to get out from where I was standing for that parking lot. The parking lot was okay. Old man was miserable, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah. With that being said, I don't know, he was just really, really angry. He gave me a piece of paper because you could either pay cash or card, and you know, I ain't paying for parking, my boss is, so I'm paying card all day long. I mean, I could pay cash, I'll just give it back later. Doesn't really matter. I like my boss. My boss is a really cool dude. But yeah, he gives me this paper and he's like, go pay for it. So I pay for it and I walk around, I go to my truck and I walk with the paper, and then I go to the entrance and he's like, stop. And I'm like, why would I stop? You know what I mean? So I stopped, whatever. And then he complains about how, I don't understand. He complains about the fact that, what should we call it? He complained about the fact that no one comes into the damn thing after they pay. Maybe you should tell them that they need to come back. That would always probably help. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna be tightening down straps, filling up fuel. I'm trying to vlog that as best as I can. But yeah, so that's what's going on. We have around a 9-hour and 20 day. That's not right. I know that's not right. That's gonna drop like 20 minutes there, 20 minutes there. I forgot to update my GPS again. I didn't really need to do that. I mean, I already know where I'm going, but it would just be nice to have an updated GPS, you know what I mean? So, let's hit this blacktop, man. Let's get that money. Although it's not much, but it's better than nothing. Let's get that money. It's better than nothing. Why are you beeping? Anyways, that's neither here or there. Here we go, filling up the first side of the truck. Look at that money go, man. That's how much we pay for a liter. That's 1 liter. We need 4 of those to make a gallon. So you can make the math up yourself. So that's going in. Then we got the other side. We also got the DAF and stuff. So we're gonna be here a little bit. I think I'm gonna have enough time to make my break. So here's the other stuff. So here's the DNF, which is called AdBlue. And then we also got that. So yeah, we're gonna be here a while. I got my DBlue. I mean, everything's just rocking and rolling right now, man. This is great. I got fuel going on the other side too. Yeah, this is how much DNF costs per liter. Then we're gonna fill up all our tanks, and then we're gonna go pay a lot of money. Let's turn on that air conditioning. So, this guy can't drive. I don't know why. He's just not really good at driving. He was going like 60 and an 80, or 90 actually. So that's like 30 under. Usually this city is a city that you have a lot of trouble going through. Also, this is the city where a lot of Lithuanians come to shop. So, it's cheaper in Poland. We are in Poland, by that statement. I don't know, it's been a really weird day. I don't know how I'm doing as far as progression, but I guess we're doing all right. I don't know. I mean, I started driving from a different city, so your guess is as good as mine is how I'm doing on time. We're trying to make it to that parking lot like always. I'm taking my car to get repaired. Now, I know this is about trucking, but I decided to add in there this as well. Yeah, we're fixing my car because inspection is soon, and I am falling behind on fixing it. So, I mean, ever since I bought it, only people that watch my other channel will know this. When I first bought it, the second day I got it, well, actually the first full day I had it, I couldn't even start it. I literally couldn't even start it. It was cold, and it just sat there. So we thought it was a battery. So we got it a new battery. The battery didn't help. Drained a brand new battery. And trust me, that battery's huge. That didn't work. So, see, as far as diesels go, you need like basic maintenance for them, like spark plugs and stuff. You make sure your batteries are good and stuff like that, you know. So when I first bought the car, I didn't check any of that, which is my bad. Probably should have. I could have rolled down the price a little bit. But we fixed the spark plugs, and after we fixed the spark plugs, the car's been working. I mean, nope, we're almost overheated, but that's because the radiator leaks. So we're fixing that as well. Besides that, the engine's healthy, man. The car is a beast. It's a champ. I can't really. It has like 335 or 38,000 kilometers. It has a lot of miles on it. That's what I'm trying to say. Overall, it's still a good car. So it's gonna cost me like $200 to $300 to fix everything on it. And I mean like everything that's wrong with it. So it's not too bad. Once I heard the price, I was like, yeah, screw it, just do it. You guys gonna take payments anyways. So I think inspection's like in 2 weeks, which blows. Like, it's not good. But we'll see. It should pass. If it doesn't, also I'm fixing the rust on my bumper, on my trunk. Dude, you do not know how much I wanted to fix that, because that trunk made that car look hideous from the back, and he only wants $10 for it. So I'm like, yo, dude, screw it, throw in a new trunk as well. Screw it, I'll take it. But besides all of that, I mean, they're gonna be taking it on Wednesday. He said it's gonna take about a week to fix everything. You know, whatever. I was gonna go look at buying a new car, but at the moment, I don't think that's financially the smart decision. So I'll just fix this one, I guess. It needs a lot of work though. It needs brakes, rotors, pads, all that. It needs new lights, something with the radiator, vacuum hoses, sensors. There's so much crap. But it will be ready. It'll be ready for inspection. So it's a rough pill to swallow. But besides all of that, yeah, I'm gonna stop blabbering because I've already been talking about my car for like 4 minutes straight. So, yeah, I'll let you guys know how inspection goes, because inspection's kind of picky in Lithuania. So hopefully everything goes well. Oh yeah, I also need to fix the speedometer. I need to fix the gas tank, because something's wrong with my gas gauge. It's annoying. Like, one things I don't like on a car is when the gas gauge don't work. That is annoying. When you don't know how much fuel you have in your car and you constantly have to keep filling up, it's a pain. So I am hoping he fixes that. That's like one of the things I pray to get fixed. We're not making good time, as you can see here, either. But I will stop blabbering, like I said, and you know what? I'll let you guys enjoy a little time lapse. How about that? That sound good, guys?
The seasons turn and change just like your mind.
Oh, there we go. So, I am doing pretty well, actually, my friend. Let's try to move this out of the way as much as I can. Is that any better? It's going to be next to my face anyways. For some reason, my eyes are having strain on them for some reason. It's really, really weird. Anyways. Remember that one time we were crossing into the border, and I don't know if it was on the channel or not, or it was even filmed, but I know I talked about it, that Poland has a special border for us Lithuanians. Now, I was driving and I'm like, well, I'm probably going to get pulled because I'm the first one in the lineup. And then 2 Russians pulled up in front of me, and I was like, oh, well, I'm not getting stopped. Sure enough, I was right. See, since they're not part of the European Union, but they're allowed to travel into the European Union, they get pulled by Poland so easily. And since I'm their next door neighbor, Lithuania, they're just like, okay, drive on by. It is what it is, right? So that was all right. I hate that border, dude. I cannot stand that border because they can just pull you in there anytime. Although I've been driving for about, what now? How long have I been driving for this dude? Let's see, that's 1, 2. Started working in, I think I signed a contract like at the end of April, so May, June, July, 3 months. The first time I drove for him, which was in April, the very end of April, I got pulled into that station. It's been 3 months now since I've been pulled. That's pretty clever. Like that's pretty good. I don't really get pulled by that much. Thank you, Lord and Savior, for not having me to deal with them. So, you play one of my songs that I cannot stand. There's every now and then a song will come by and Dave will just not like it. I don't know why. I just cannot stand it. And the song I cannot stand right now is Selena Gomez, "Come Back to You" or whatever it is. As soon as that thing comes on, radio off or right away. So yeah, we're about to actually stop for a break because I need to use the bathroom. Also,
you are over the speed limit.
Really, because also, oh look, that is working on this one. I haven't seen you motherfuckers work here in ages, but they're finally pulling people here again. Which means by the time I get back here, they shouldn't be here anymore, which is good. That's fantastic. My whole body itches. So the thing is with this load I'm carrying, it's for a crop. From what I understand, it's for a certain type of fertilizer. Now, however, if it touches the skin, oh, does it itch? And I had to climb all over those bags to get my my belts on because I didn't do it Friday because I just couldn't be bothered. It was like we already discussed this, and so because of that reason alone, I had to climb all over them in shorts, in flip-flops. And I'm like, all, like half of my body is itching now, and it's awful, and it stings and it burns, and it's just not nice. So, and I couldn't do anything about it because the way they were loading me was really, really dumb. They would blow up a bag, which was the way the bag blew up. I should have filmed that because that was dope. They just open it and then it just goes poof. I don't know what they're using in those bags, but they got something special in it. Very magic. So they filled up the bags. He would push them with his leg and put them down, fill up the bags, and they were using this hose, and they were loading me through the top. And once they couldn't reach with their hose anymore, they would ask me to move forward. So I would move forward, and by the time I would come all the way back to the truck, he would fill up like 2 more bags and ask me to fill forward again. So for me to be able to put in the belts, first of all, there was already 2 people, 3 people in one trailer. There's not a lot of room in a trailer, you know. So yeah, me and my father were actually discussing. Well, let me finish this before I switch topics. So yeah, like I couldn't really tighten down the belts, and I'm gonna see if my dad managed to do it because he got loaded at the same exact place. He actually even asked me how to get there. I'm gonna see if he had any better luck, because I don't think he will. I told him I don't think you're gonna be able to tighten down your belts. I think you're gonna have to do it after you're loaded. But we'll see. I'll call him and I'll see if he did. Now, the second thing I wanted to talk about, which was, what was it? I really don't remember. Oh well, it's skipping my mind. So yeah, I guess I'll have to watch this clip back and see if I can remember. Or I'll just sit here like a fish and try to remember. So we're driving along on the freeway. What am I doing? I really don't know. I need to put this down because my eyes are getting strained off. Like literally, my eyes are not taking this very well today. Don't know what's going on with them. Anyways, all that aside, oh look, that's the company I used to work for. Good company. Anyways, like the thing is, the old drivers before the company changed all their like main mottos, they were a beast company. A lot of people actually respected that company, and hence that's why I went to work for them. They let me drive some new trucks, which was pretty cool. But the pay, I would literally be out on the road for 6 weeks at a time, and I would come home and I would be broke. So no. But what I would like also to say, a lot of people ask, you know, what is the hardest part of your job? Now, I do a lot. A lot of people think we're just sitting here holding our steering wheel. For the most part, that's kind of true. I would say that's about, you know, 30 to 40% of it. However, you also got to deal with drivers that are confused. So, is the timer on? Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. Anyway, so basically, I got interrupted with another phone call. For some reason, every time I decide to vlog, there's yeah, I'm not standing in that. Wow, there's already a traffic jam. We're gonna take our little pro shortcut. Woohoo! I'm just wondering. Oh, wow, it's actually hella packed. Let's slow it down here, feller. Well, I might actually use the shoulder as well, because my exit is coming up. And let's just mark it real quick so we can tell the GPS that's where we want to go. Select this waypoint. How far is that? Let's see. Sorry, I was about to continue talking about the topic I was, but 400 meters. It's not too bad. What happened here anyways? Is this car like dead in the road? No. Well, these people are blocking the ramp so I can't get off. Yeah, there's traffic. This is not good. Let's go. Let's try to fit here. We're going to take this ramp. We're going to get off on this exit. So I'm doing some shady stuff right now, but I'm not standing in all this traffic. We're going to go around because this is... I'm going to flip the camera. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. Wow, that is just beyond stupid. Every time I come through here, that's just ridiculous, man. Anyways, let's flip the camera back. Alright, so, now since you saw that traffic jam, which is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Okay? But yeah, the happy thing I'm happy about, before I do start about the hardest part of my job, is the fact that, you know, there used to be 2 construction sites, and now one of them I can drive around, which is literally what I'm doing right now. I'm taking my pro route, but then there's also one I can't drive around, and that route has finally been finished. After about over a year of construction, that route has finally been opened. Yes, I can literally drive around all the construction in Poland now. Yes, dude, I'm so psyched about that. Now, hopefully they open that one, and I can make hella good progress. But nonetheless. So the hardest part about my job, before I was rudely interrupted, I said we have to deal with assholes. That's true. Like right now, I had a guy that literally pulled into the intersection, and then when I honked for him to move, he tried to jump in front of my truck. Why would you do that? Like, are you looking for a death wish, or... Because it confuses me. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So we got to deal with people like that. We live in a really small space, especially in Europe. American truckers, that's like luxury for us, okay? Our bed's right here. Like, right here. Now, I know some Americans have trucks that their bed is almost right here. Like, you could probably reach it if you did that. But then again, there's also trucks that there's no way in hell you're reaching your bed. So, limited amount of space. Then, beyond that, you also have the fact that, you know, shippers, receivers, they're not all so friendly. Dispatch is sometimes not that friendly. My boss is chill, so I don't really mind my boss. My boss is cool. I like my boss. He wasn't joking when I first came to work for him that he said he's cool with his drivers. He literally is chill. Then what else do we have to deal with? You know, dealing with our e-log, man, like that thing as well. We learn to deal with it in Europe. People in America are still complaining about it. Just get used to it, okay? You broke the law. They enforced a different way. Now just find ways to go around it. We used to have like stuff like magnets. We used to have like a paper e-log. That thing was hella easy to like trick. You just take out that old one, put in a new one, and there you go. And then you also draw it. So I guess that was like a paper e-log. Now we have these digital ones that require special cards for them to work. So there's those as well. We found ways to put magnets on the gearbox where this thing says we're sleeping, but we're actually driving. Trust me, you can figure out ways to duke out an e-log. But they've been working really well with the companies that build these trucks. The new trucks, magnets don't work no more. You gotta kind of, you know, follow the book. So it is what it is. But besides all of that, we have to deal. And the hardest part about this whole job, which 95% of truckers will agree with, is leaving home. Leaving home is by far one of the hardest things to do. It literally is. I mean, if you know, if it's only you and a wife, your wife understands you're leaving on the road. It's cool. If you have older kids, you know, they're going to understand as well. Now, however, if you have, like, teenagers, they understand. Now, kids, little kids, they don't understand where dad went, you know, like they don't know where dad's going. Thank God I don't have children, because that would be difficult. Like my wife, she understands that I'm out here not for fun, and you know, I'm out here to, well, actually it's kind of fun. I mean, it's like, you know, but anyway, my wife just needs to know. But I'm out here to make some money. The money isn't the best, so that's why I'm changing from dedicated route to over the road. Which I think is going to be 4 weeks on the road, 2 weeks at home. So we'll have to be saying goodbye to this Mercedes and getting into the exact same type of Mercedes. So it's whatever. I've said this is a 2011. That one will be a 2013, and I think that one has air conditioning, hopefully. So yeah, that is the hardest part, leaving home, man. I'm telling you. So we're actually going to slow down. There's a little bit of a traffic jam. So. Yeah, with all that being said,
for the speed limit.
I know, lady. Why do you? I think her name is like Amy. Anyways, whatever the fuck your name is, shut up. Just tell me where to go. So, yeah, you know, leaving home. That is it. That is it. So, what I'm also gonna add. What are you doing? What are you doing? second person to cut me off today. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, you know, if you have a shitty little tractor, maybe don't try to cross the road with it. While the chicken cross the road, you could run over by a truck. Anyways, so, like I said, I called my dad and I was like, hey, did you put on your straps while they were loading you? Did you manage to do your straps? And he's like, nope. Told you he wasn't gonna manage. The way they load so fast, they don't let you get to your straps. I spent 45 minutes restrapping, and I had some things already strapped. That's okay. But it got strapped, okay? Fuck, it was hard. My arms got tired of strapping it on. Anyways, I have to create my own entertainment. So, with that being said, we are moving along really nicely. I told you my dad wasn't going to be able to, you know, strap it at the same time as getting loaded. But, yeah, that's what's been going on. I enjoy making these videos. I'm glad that I decided to go with the 30-minute format, because that way I actually edit them and upload them. Because I only need one video a week, and I think I'm already like 3 weeks ahead. Which is still not enough. I need more content, Dave. I need more content. But I'm not trying to force it either, so it is what it is, you know. There's a lot of stuff I throw out as well. I could do outtake ones, but yeah. Because I mean, if it's an outtake, it's an outtake for a reason. Either I don't like it, or a little bit of road rage, or something. Anyways, I just rather not. This load is actually really, really heavy. I think I'm over 90,000 pounds. I'm pretty sure I'm heavy, because when I left the company that loaded me, I was 38,000, almost 39,000 kilograms. And I didn't even have fuel. So if you put fuel in there, that's about 40,000. And that's probably as heavy as we could run. You can't run any heavier without a permit than 40,000. So my load is 24,000 kilos. I know that for a fact. So I'm heavy. I'll tell you pounds later. I'll look it up and I'll let you guys know how many pounds this is. But I know that we run heavier, and I think we run heavier in the US. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not gonna even say it now because I don't want to look like a fool. But isn't it like 80,000 pounds you guys could run or something like that? I might be wrong. I mean, I haven't driven over there, so don't crucify me. But I think it's about 80 or 85,000 pounds, either one. I don't know which one it is exact, but it's one or the other. My truck is. Ooh. I know you're pulling heavy. She doesn't really have all that horsepower, you know. It's actually sad. Anyways, my GPS is going to be going off. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later.